deadly killer is lurking within Stark County and Canton, Ohio's major highway and road systems. I'm a past pro football player here to warn you about this deadly killer. So, as we're entering this huge technological age, where everyone seems to want to be on their phone in constant contact with their friends and family, and that creates this evil killer, the distracted driver. So how do we fix a problem as major as this? Because whenever you're texting and driving, you're not only 23 times more likely to be in a car accident, but when you're going at the speed of 55 miles per hour, you are basically driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And that is a huge danger to not only yourself, but others around you. So how do we fix a problem, again, as big as this? Well, simply, in our Future 6 City Neo Canton, we decided to implement a system of travel that not only is easy, that is quick, easy, and allows all of the citizens to be distracted as they please to be in the system, but we are also eliminating the need for landfills and decreasing the amount of air emissions going into our environment.
It's time to wake up and smell the pollution. I'm present-day football player here to talk to you about our transportation system. Within Neo Canton, we have vacuum tubes, and they lay on existing infrastructure like I-77, and they run just like a bank teller's vacuum tube, except ours runs on biomass. The system starts here, underneath the city. When the buildings throw away their trash, they come down into the biomass storage units and travel to that really tall green building, which is the biomass plantation site. The air that is from the two stoked incinerators that actually burn the biomass, and the electricity that is produced powers the air, so it's just a continuing cycle. The tubes are extremely safe. The gravitational force is about 5 to 6 Gs, but the passengers only feel about 1 gravitational force, which is the average gravitational force that they feel in a modern day car. There is no traffic because the incoming tubes are above the outgoing tubes, and the tubes are automated so the passengers can be distracted without harming others.
To design the city, we need multiple kinds of engineers. Electrical engineers work to produce more power-generating things, such as solar panels on our large buildings and solar panels on the lightly used roadways. Architectural, civil, and biomechanical engineers came together to create some of these buildings to keep efficiency and the safety of the citizens protected. The agricultural engineers redesigned farming in the rural areas of Stark County to produce more food to feed the citizens. Our city also has smart green technology. Smart green technology is 2 to 3 floors on the bottom of every building equipped with exercise bikes, ellipticals, and treadmills. When used, they produce enough power to light the street lights at night and some lights on the lower floors. In addition to that, we also have solar panels on our large buildings and on our roads. We redesigned Boston Stadium, like it's being redesigned just right now, and we placed that playing field 20 feet above ground level, which allows for parking under the stadium along with concessions and bathrooms, which allows for more people to view the game from the top. We added a clear dome to the top of the stadium to allow light to get in and to keep out weather so no one in the stands gets wet. We also left the sides open so players can still feel the weather while people in the stands are protected.
We also have small parks for the children to play in, and so the children will be also active, and it will decrease obesity. And these buildings are small because of average day coffee shops and restaurants. And
These two specific buildings right here are museums for our area about maybe some other things about our past history and how we became where we were. Also in our city, we also have residential areas. We have three. In this current area, we have 3 apartment buildings right here for areas to be right by the casino. If you're a big business traveler, you're right there.
question of your model. What do you guys consider to be the most futuristic aspect of it? We talked a little bit about the transportation, about the processing of waste. What do you guys think is the most futuristic?
I personally believe that it's definitely a tie between the futuristic way of traveling and then the biomass. Because right now we're running out of coal and we're focused on these fossil fuels for the next 100 years, or suppose where they're supposed to run out. And Oslo, Norway is where we got this idea for biomass because they're running out of trash. They're currently asking for trash from other neighborhoods. So we just believe it'd be a great idea to help clean up our environment and keep it all safe.
What would happen if your power distribution system would fail and who would respond to a catastrophe?
Well, in our city, this is only 6 blocks of our city, but we have a lot of police around the city that, in case of a power failure, would set a curfew where people are only allowed outside in the day until the power was back on, and there'd be a lot of police out on the streets.
But
And
wouldn't that affect your transportation system greatly?
yes, and we also have sidewalks on the streets, and if the power fails, the streets, because they're highly not used at all, no one in our city would, hardly anybody would have a car, the streets would be turned into sidewalks for people to walk around on.
In addition, again, we said the roads were emergency transportation, and for those that would still have a car, they could, again, use those in case, long traveling.
Okay.
What's your biggest engineering design challenge in this house?
We believe that would be the scale, because it took us a while to figure that out. We had to have a couple help with our teacher, our mentor, to figure out how to exactly get that right to make our buildings look good based on the size and stuff. And then even whenever we started, our first scale was wrong. We had 1 inch equals 10 feet, and we realized that was too short, so we had to build up rather than going wide.
Could you elaborate a little more on why you guys selected the location for your city?
We saw their competitors' names and we looked at past Future City competitions, and we noticed that most of them were all created at a brand new city where they could create their own problems. Well, for us, we decided, let's go with our own problem. There's already a problem in our city. Let's just flash forward it for 150 years. It's just easier. It wasn't actually easier. It'd be kind of cool to see a model of the city in the future.
We wanted to help innovate our city for more healthy or safer living.
Do you think it's going to be feasible for other cities to adapt your two transportation systems? And your speed's kind of quick. What are you talking? 4,000 miles per hour if you were to go international?
It takes 45 minutes to go to LA and New York.
And this is feasible in practice.
How do you approach budgeting for the city?
Well, taxes are standardized at 13%, and what we did was we sectioned off our city and allowed, we placed specialized buildings first, and then we allowed people to build their own buildings and grow the city up that way. So here we've got a little mix of residential and commercial, but mainly commercial, and this is our only industrial building in the western part of our city. This is only 6 blocks. The rest of this is the farthest western area, which these 6 blocks generate the most income for the whole city.
So you're going to be using biomass as your major power source. You already noticed from Norway's results that they're running out of biomass. What is your challenge going to be there to supply biomass? Is your city going to be able to supply enough to power it, or are you going to have to go external? Where's that source going to come from?
Well, we have over 230,000 residents, which if they can't produce enough biomass, we will import it.
Please complete your scorecard.